For a long time, he was sick, or he was reportedly sick. You recall that even during his first term, he had to be transported to the UK for, all kinds of medical treatment and so on. Consistently, he had to leave. So people claim that they were induced sicknesses from some of the very people who were very close to him. Perhaps they wanted him to be in more of a weakling so that they could take advantage of controlling of government.
Induced sicknesses, do you mean that it was?
Perhaps, when a sickness is induced, it could be devilish methods of doing such things.
Or maybe it was poisoned.
Or maybe he was poisoned. Nobody really knew the truth. But the truth is he was not himself for most of the time. And, these minions, Chief of Staff.
That's Abba Kyari then.
Abba Kyari in particular. And a few others, were in total control.
His claim is very bogus. If he's saying some people were deliberately sabotaging the late president's health so that they can run the government the way they want, like the former chief of staff, Makarios, that he just mentioned, and some other people. So that will ask you, what is the role of the vice president in Nigeria? Because if the president is incapacitated and not in the position to run the country, in every ideal situation, the vice president should step in. So some unelected bureaucrat cannot run the government when there is a vice president. So this is a big claim that, some people were trying to sabotage his health, or his health was sabotaged and he was incapacitated for 8 years. And he was a minister under this government for 4 years. He did not sound any alarm. Even when Nigeria was suspecting, some even claimed that he died. They came out covering everything up, coming out with stories, making some funny edited broadcasts and conflicting speech from different ministry and from the presidency at that time. So he's dead now, and some people are praising his legacy. What legacy actually? Because his first and only legacy that made Nigeria voted him into power was to fight corruption. And he left the office as the most corrupt government that Nigeria ever had. Destroyed the Nigerian economy, that it is the result of what we're facing right now. Even the Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime that is also part of the APC is saying that the damage that Buhari regime did to the Nigerian economy, that is what they are trying to undo, and that is why things are the way it is right now. So my thought is, if he knows that some people deliberately sabotage the health of the former president or the late president now, why did he not speak up? Why did he not report to the right authority? Why was the vice president in bed with this? Why was he silent? If he knows the president was not in the condition to run the country, it's his responsibility to take charge, to step in. So why was he also silent? This is my thought. Nigeria continues to mourn the late President Buhari. Reaction of different kind through the streets. As you can see in this video, Nigerians are reacting in a different way. So remember him for the killings in the NSAS protest at the Lekki toll gate, while some for how he calls Nigerian lazy youth, while some others for the failed promises and the destruction of the Nigerian economy that result to what many Nigerians are facing right now.
President, I don't have any business with that. When he was alive, I gained nothing. I lost my brothers, and now he died. What do you expect me to do?
My mom told me that when Buhari entered, that the Nigerian economy is going to be okay because his first reign was okay, things were cheap. But to my greatest surprise, they after they are shouting, say Baba, you don't see anything, you don't even see any Baba. Everybody rise come cost. Buhari abeg. I don't like that one.
Now everybody like am when they come. We like internal normally, maybe say we don't like internal because internal it goes past this one, we don't feel like as Nigeria. But one thing where he talk that time say Nigeria youth are very lazy. Why we lazy now? We dey work.
When Buhari was in the seat, there were a lot of changes in the environment and in the country. A lot of changes here and there, both positive and negative, like changes on the people and on the economy. The only thing I can't forget is about the currency when they, were to change currency change, and how we have to go through hardship for our own money that we left in the bank, and you need to get it out. And when you want to get that, they should bring you. They can only give you 2K. But in all that, we heard that he asked for forgiveness. But I think he should also have forgiven the man that he worked with, the CBN governor that he worked with, because he is in a mess right now. He didn't get into that mess by himself.
One thing I can't forget about him is when he said women belong to the kitchen. Actually, that's a very, very wrong thing to say. I believe women can do more. Women can do whatever they want.
In conclusion, you that is a president, a governor, a senator today, what will you be remembered for? Are you going to be remembered for standing up for Nigerians, for delivering your campaign promises? Or are you going to be remembered for all the failures during your own government, during your regime or your time in office? This is a moment of reflection for every politician and those holding government offices. So if you find value in this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.